Hi, this is Kurtashi, and this video is a continuation of my Magicpods AI Review and Bonuses video. So in this video, we're going to be logging into the software and taking a tour around. Now, this is my first time logging into the software, so you're learning it just as I'm learning it. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, so we opened up the software and we logged in, and we're on the home dashboard. Okay, and as you can see here, we got a walkthrough video here. Okay, you can integrate with Gemini by adding your Google AI key here. You can upgrade your version. Okay, right now I'm on the basic version, so you can upgrade here Pro. And from here down below, you have the generate section. We have URL to podcast, PS podcast, script to podcast, topic to podcast. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and go to my blog. I'm going to go ahead and close these pages out here. I'm going to go to my blog, and we're going to try something out. We're going to go to kurtashi.com. My blog, and I'm going to pick a blog post to make a podcast out of. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take article that's not an actual review, something that's just something different. Okay, so we're going to take this video, or this blog post, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and just copy the URL. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and go to the software. And which says URL to podcast. We're going to click on that. Okay, and as you see, here's enter the URL. I'm going to enter the URL in. Add instructions for processing these URLs. That's optional. So I'm going to leave it alone. The conversational mode is going to be let's go ahead and make it a medium length. Keep it a landscape. Okay, choose our template. So let's go ahead and just choose any template right now. I have to make conversations. I want to choose a template. It's got two images. Choose a voice. So let's go ahead and choose. Let's take that one. I take that one. Let's choose Oliver, and we'll choose Fatima. Okay. Going to go ahead and close that out. Okay, so we have our avatars. We have a conversational mode. Our language is US English. From here we can actually change if we want to a different language. Landscape mode, and then we have what's the money background. Okay. From here we're just going to hit. There's anything else we need to do here. Okay, this is my first time to do this process, so I know I get chopped by ad blocker here. Okay, that's probably the problem. Alright, so getting back to this again. Again, this is my first time logging in, so my first time using it. Okay, so again, type in a URL. We're going to go ahead and change our. I'm just going to choose two random hosts. Close that out. It's conversational mode, or we can choose any of these options right here. Okay, we keep it in conversational mode. We'll create a medium length podcast. Keep it at landscape. Choose the template. I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. And what does this plus button do? Okay, what's the plus button? Okay, see, so the plus button as the podcast as the URL in there. So you have to get the plus button first, right? I'll then do all this, and then click the arrow. To generate podcast, please add your Gemini key. So you need to have your Gemini API key in here first. Okay, so I'm gonna go and pause it and get my Gemini API key. Okay, so I've created my API key in Google and added it to the software, so it's all ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and click the arrow again. So it's creating the podcast dialog, it's creating the script, generating the podcast thumbnail. It's doing all this in the background right now, so I can actually go do something else while it's creating it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go ahead and pause again, because this is going to take a few minutes, and then we're going to come back and see the finished podcast. So I will see you in, well, for me it'll be a few minutes, but for you it'll be about a second, all right? Okay, that took probably like 5 minutes, maybe a little bit longer to completely process everything. So once you process it, takes you here to the studio, and it's got all the different conversation right here, in case you can edit the conversation if you need to, okay, or delete part of it. All right. You can add your AI B-roll, go into director mode, do your scripts, your templates. Okay, you can change templates here if you want to. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change it to this template here, to scaling. Okay. Speakers. You can edit the speakers if you want to, change them up. Different elements you can use. Okay. You can add music, sounds, and these are your basic settings right here for it. So let's go ahead and see how it sounds. See if we can actually. So we're going to click save. Okay, I'm going to save that. And I'm going to export it. Okay, so first let's go ahead and turn the speakers on, and let's go ahead and get a sample of how this sounds. Let me go and turn my microphone off, and then I'll turn the desktop audio back on so you can actually hear. So let's go and try that out.
So Priya, I keep seeing those make money online videos, and my first thought is always, that's a scam. It just feels so out of reach for most people, you know?
Oh, totally. But honestly, Ollie, my very first online money was from selling a silly doodle of a cat on Fiverr. And that $5, it just completely rewired my brain. It's like, wait, this is actually real.
Okay, so that sounds pretty good. That really sounds really good. So I'm actually excited about this software. So from there we can actually export it. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm actually going to go through the software. I'm going to go through is actually go and do all my blog posts with this now. But it's pretty exciting. So let's go ahead back to the home page. Oh, by the way, you can actually create a recurring series right here. Okay, which is pretty cool. Let's go back to the home page. Okay, and I'm not going to demo everything, but PDF to podcast. Let's try that. So let's turn PDF to a podcast. So let's go ahead and enter that. And I'm going to pause and grab a PLR PDF. So give me 1 second. Okay, so what I did instead, I actually took a PDF this is a book that my mother wrote. Before she passed away, she wrote a story called The Black Clouds Upon County Ridge, and I've been wanting to turn this into an audio. So I'm actually going to upload this and have it turn into a podcast episode to help promote her book. So I'm going to just leave this all alone. I'm going to turn a conversation mode. Let's go ahead and turn this into a storytelling, a narrative. And let's choose any of these right here. And I'm just gonna take and have one person reading the story. Okay. Close that out. And I'm gonna turn it to I want to do the ludicrous, so you can read the whole book. Hit the go button, and let that do its work. So I'm going to pause again, and we'll come back when it's finished. Okay, that took a little over 10 minutes, maybe close to 15 minutes, and I want to go ahead right now and kind of see how it sounds, because again, it's not going to take the book as is, so it's not like you're creating an audio book, but it's actually creating a podcast where it actually kind of gives us looks like it created a synopsis or a summary of the book. So I'm going to go ahead and listen to how it sounds, and we'll see where it went. So let's go ahead and pause or go turn off my microphone, and I'll turn on the desktop audio.
Hello and welcome. Today we're delving into a really gripping and honestly quite disturbing story called The Black Clouds Upon Calumet Ridge. It starts with a moment that feels all too real for many, a man losing the foundation of his identity. We meet Philip Spencer, a man in his early 50s who has just been told that Platts Paper and More Company, the place he's worked for 32 years, is closing its doors. Not in 6 months, as he'd braced himself for, but today.
Okay, so I like how the podcast voice sounds very, very conversational and very, very natural and real. It's not robotic like back in the day we used to have those robotic voices. You remember those back before AI started, before AI picked up. I love how it sounds like an actual person talking and adds emotion to the conversation. So let's go ahead now. We're going to go ahead back to the home page. And so we done the URL of the podcast. We done PDX podcast. You can do script or a topic. So let's go to the script of podcast and see what options we have. So with this, you want to enter in your own script. So I don't have a script to enter in, but I'm going to go and actually generate a quick script with ChatGPT. So I'm going to go to ChatGPT. And then I'm going to go and open a new conversation. And then I'm just going to tell it to create a script. So create a short, typo there. So I'm going to tell it to create a short podcast script about the law of attraction. Okay, to make it easier, I'm going to tell it to remove all the prompts and cues. So all we have is a spoken text. Okay, so right now we got complete script. Copy that. Go back to Magicpods AI. Going to paste it in. Then we're going to go ahead and choose some different speakers. So we're going to choose Raj and let's choose Marie. Close that out. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it short. We're going to change it to portrait mode this time, so it's a vertical. And we're going to choose our template. We'll choose this one here. And go. And again, as usual, I'm going to go and pause it. Once it's done, we'll come back. We'll see how it looks. Okay, that one's pretty quick. I guess because it's a shorter podcast. So let's go ahead and, like as usual, we're going to go ahead and check out and see how it sounds.
It's basically that old saying, right? What you focus on expands. Your mind is like a magnet. If you're all about abundance, that's what you pull in.
Okay, but it can't just be wishful thinking, can it? Like, you can't just sit and wish for $1 million. There has to be more to it, no?
Exactly. That's the key. You have to, act. The positive thoughts open the doors, but you still have to walk through them.
Now, what I like about this, and especially this template, is even though it shows one speaker at a time, as they speak, it shows their picture, their avatar, and then when the next person speaks, it moves over and shows them. So this is pretty cool, right? So again, let's go back to the top, back to the home page. And this time let's do a topic, okay? Let's choose a topic. So we're going to go over to topic to podcast. Okay. And let's give it let's create a short children's bedtime story about, let's see, a squirrel and a raccoon in the forest. Okay. So for this, we're just going to have one speaker. So let's use Chloe. And then we're going to turn this into, we're going to have this as a medium podcast. Keep it a landscape. The template, we're just going to move it to, let's use this one here. But yeah, make a difference. And yeah, got that one, good. And then that's it. Now this, you can enable web search for current information. So if you want to get more information on the topic, you just use the web search right from the dashboard. So I'm just going to do it like this and see how it works. So again, pausing the video, and we'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so what this did, and it didn't actually create a story, so I'm going to have to kind of explore how to use that. But this actually created a podcast where the two speakers are talking about the story. So let's go ahead and give it a little bit of a listen.
So I was thinking about this, a squirrel and a raccoon as like the main characters for a kid's bedtime story. Is that something? Oh, Chloe, that's a fantastic starting point. Absolutely. The dynamic is, well, it's basically perfect for a bedtime story. You have the squirrel, right? Super high energy, daytime animal, always busy, maybe a little anxious. And then you've got the raccoon, who is nocturnal, clever, and generally more methodical, you know? Right. So they're total opposites. One is ready for bed when the other is just waking up. Exactly. It creates a natural, gentle.
Okay, so that wasn't really how I planned to turn out. I wanted to create a story out of this, but I'm sure I can actually just go through the settings and kind of figure that out. But that's just some examples of what the software can do. So we'll get back to the home page again, and this is just honestly just crazy. I mean, look at this. You got, and actually saves your campaigns right here that you worked on. Okay, so it's created a nice little image here for the squirrel and raccoon bedtime story. Another one for the law of attraction script that I did. Another one for the story for my mother's book that I was doing, and then this here, and then of course the tutorial here as well. But this is honestly, this is probably this is my experience so far, and I've only done this for a little bit. For this actually my first day actually using it. I'm actually pretty excited about this software, really. And I think I have agency access too. Let me see. Go to the team here. Okay, and a white label. I think I can actually white label it. So I actually have. Looks like I've got agency access too. So that's pretty cool. Then you also get some bonuses from the vendors as well. Those are going to be put here. Right now, there's nothing in there right now. And then tutorials here, you can actually watch and learn how to use the software. So, all in all, I mean, and again, it looks like they're still putting stuff together because, again, this hasn't launched yet. There's still things that they got to put together. Obviously, product launches, there's always changes at the last minute sometimes. But let's go to where it says podcasts, okay? And we're going to check out these other menu items. So these are the podcasts I've created, okay? You can create your own series here. So those will be in here. Create a new series. Personas. So let's see what that. So create a new persona. So let me see that. I wonder if you could create a persona of yourself. I wonder if that's gonna be allowed. So let's try create a new persona. So okay, so I can put my own image in here, but let's see if I can actually enter my own voice. Okay. I don't know if we can do that or not. But that would be pretty cool if you could do that. So the name of the persona, the age, the gender, the role, the tone, the language. Okay. So I don't think you can actually add your own voice. It's got some examples you can use. Okay. But I don't think you can actually create add your own voice as an option. Now, if they could do that, that would be even better. But honestly, just the way the software is, as it is, okay, I think it's phenomenal. So, you guys want to get this for yourself. Again, it's launching on the 19th of August. In the morning, it's 11 a.m. I believe it is. Let me go ahead and check real quick here on my calendar. Okay, so on the 11th, August 19th, and the time of the launch is going to be... Alright, so it's going to launch at 11 a.m. on Tuesday, 19th of August. There's going to be a 10 a.m. pre-launch webinar as well. So before launch, there's going to be a pre-launch webinar, so you want to make sure you get on that. But yeah, to be fair, go ahead and make sure you click the link down below. Go to my bonus page. I have bonus stuff. I have custom bonuses that I've created just for you for this launch, for this product. And then there's also a demo that the creators did of the software. So what this walkthrough here was hopefully it was helpful for you. If it was it was kind of confusing. There's a demo on that bonus page you can check out, and then go and click the button on that page. And from there, a couple things. You can click one of the buttons. Actually, let's go to that page and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so you're going to have a button here that's going to take it to the front end offer. Down here, you can click this button. It's going to take it to the bundle offer if you want to check out the bundle deal, right? But this, I think this is going to be revolutionary for podcasters and for content creators in general. So make sure you click the link down below. Secure your copy before the product goes, before the launch ends. And remember, I've got 5 golden keys, golden VIP access keys for the first 5 people that comment down below with the words golden key, and it'll get you access. Okay. Now the only stipulation is that you actually purchase if you decide to purchase, that you purchase through my link. That's the only thing I request. Is you get access to it until the product launches, and then if you decide to pick up a copy, that you do it through my link. Okay, that's only fair, and it's just as appreciation. I appreciate you as well. So with that, thanks for watching these videos, and Look forward to seeing the next one, and let's really take our content to the next level with Magicpods AI. Have a great day. See you next time.